In order to optimize your camera for a scene in which you're taking a picture of a person in a landscape, what you want to do, a couple things, very, very similar to taking a regular portrait or a landscape. First is go ahead and enter the function menu. Press the function button to go in there. I like having it set to manual, as you know. Manual is going to give me control over my ISO and my white balance, and this can be very important. Go ahead and go down to white balance and set this to daylight. I'm assuming the picture is taken outdoors, so it's either daylight or cloudy will be the best for the white balance. Go ahead and press the function button to escape the function menu. Now, right now my flash is set to on, and this can be good if there's shadows on the person's face and you want to eliminate those shadows. You can force the flash. If you don't want to use the flash, again, just press the flash button right here to access the different flash modes. You have on, off, and auto. On is, again, good for filling in shadows, and off if you don't want to fill in any shadows at all. In this case, I want on because I do want to kind of to bring out the person a little bit more. So that's pretty much it. The other thing is the ISO. Now you'll notice mine is currently set to 80, which is great for landscapes. When you're taking a picture, you just press the shutter button halfway and it'll be fine. But when you're taking a picture of people in landscapes, you really want not just the focus to be at infinity, but you want it to be all the way from the person to the landscape. So you need a very, very large, long depth of field. So in order to do that, let me show you what I'm talking about here. I'll press the shutter button halfway to focus, and you'll notice that because my ISO is set to 80, the aperture is set to f2.8, which is going to give me a very, very shallow depth of field, which is going to mean that my person is in focus, but the background is not going to be very well in focus. So what I want to do is increase the ISO, press the up navigation button to access ISO, and I'll go up to 400. You don't want to go too high, it'll ruin the image quality, but 400 should be enough. Even though it's a bright day, that should still be all right. Now again, I'll press the shutter button halfway, focus on my subject, and you'll notice now my aperture is set to f8. And this is going to give me the maximum amount of depth of field that I can have with this camera, which is going to get everything, the person, the landscape, everything, the entire picture should be in focus. I can go ahead at this point, recompose the image the way I like it, and press the shutter button the rest of the way to take the picture. To find out much more about digital photography and your digital camera, go to lbguides.com.